Hi everybody and welcome to Poppy's Cucina. Today we're going to make a fun side that really isn't that hard to make, but it does take a little bit of time in the oven. We're going to make scalloped potatoes au gratin. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that sound super yummy? No? She's going to be the first one wanting thirds. But it really is easy to make. So if you want to see how we make these cheesy potatoes, just keep watching. Okay, to start, you're going to want to melt 4 tablespoons of salted butter. Once your butter is all melted, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. That's almost, it's about a 1/4 cup. All right, now you're going to cook this together until you form your roux. All right, this takes about like 2-3 minutes. All right, make sure you're stirring it constantly so you don't burn the flour. All right. Once your roux is done, you're going to lower the heat and you're going to add about a cup and a half of milk. All right. Get that in there. You're going to want to whisk it all together so there'll be no lumps. Once you have it all whisked, you're going to turn the heat back up. And as the milk heats up, you're going to start seeing it thicken. All right, so just as it's about to be brought to a boil, you'll see it's going to be nice and thick. And you're going to have your bechamel. Once it's nice and thick and your bechamel's ready, you're going to season with some salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. All right. Now it's ready for the cheese. Yeah. So reduce the sauce to a medium heat, and then you're ready for your cheese. You're going to need about 2 cups. You can use cheddar, Monterey Jack, Parmesan, whatever you want. Today I'm using Asiago because I just love Asiago. All right, you're going to add a little bit at a time, until it's all fully melted, and then continue to add the cheese. All right, starting to look good already. Once your cheese is all melted, your sauce is ready. Give it a taste, adjust your seasoning, add a little more pepper, some more salt, garlic, whatever you want. And then you're going to set this aside because now it's ready for the potatoes. Look at this thing go. Oof. This will make a heck of a mac and cheese too. All right, so now you're ready for your potatoes. You need about 3 pounds. You can use Yukon Gold, red, whatever you want. I'm using russet today. So you're going to want to wash these, peel them if you like. I haven't decided if I want to peel these yet. And then you want to slice them pretty thin. You want them like 1/8 of an inch. So if you have a mandolin, that'll save a lot of time. All right, so get to slicing. Just like that. Now we're going to start building. So in your baking dish, you're going to start by adding about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. And then you're going to start layering your potatoes. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get a nice little layer down. All right. You're going to finish up with that. You're going to season with a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. And then you're going to add your first layer of the sauce. Just enough to cover the potatoes. All right. So now you're just going to keep repeating the process till you're finished with all your potatoes. All right, see how it comes out. All right, so once you're all done layering and you got the last bit of sauce on top, you're going to drizzle with a little bit more olive oil. All right, then you're going to cover it and place it into a preheated 400-degree oven for about an hour. If you want the top to get kind of crispy and like super nice and browned, uncover it for the last 10 minutes and then broil it for 5 minutes. Okay? All right, so into the oven they go. All right, so I just pulled it out of the oven. I let it in there for 50 minutes. Then the last 10 minutes I let it broil so I get a nice little crunchy top. Look, it's just bubbling. Just ridiculously delicious and cheesy. Oh, look how easy that spoon just cuts right through it. Look at that. Look at that. You'll never want to make scalloped potatoes out of a box again, especially when you see how easy it is to make. All right, so if you make this recipe, let us know. Enjoy.